It's a secret society. All they ask is trust. Blessings, people. I'm Magnetic Intuition. I hope all is well. I hope you're doing great. Another hiking day. Pretty steep out here. We're out here in nature, of course. And you know I got a topic for you. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about how being uncomfortable is where you receive rapid growth, is where you receive your blessings. And all the new journeys that you take, you're going to understand that more abundance is going to come to you simply because you was brave enough to take that new route. The Most High Creator, Yahuwah, sees that you took the next step in life and that you're willing to risk it all to be the greatest human, to be the beneficiary of the Most High's inheritance, to be the inheritance of the future family members that you have. So you can pass those gifts and rewards that you received on to the next generation, right? Because you have to remember that we're here for one reason: to accomplish love, peace, and happiness, right? And we're doing so, we obtain the unknown, which is the best thing about life, right? The unknown. What's next, right? Your ancestors and the Most High know. The universe knows. But you don't know, and that's the best thing about it. So let's get into it. Of course, I can only speak on my own journey and what I've went through and how far it's taken me spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So, the number one thing I want to talk about in this video is traveling, right? Because the reality is when you travel to different countries and even different states, different cities, you get new experiences, right? You don't know what's going on. You can only hear about it, but sometimes you got to get up and go, right? Like when I used to work traveling, they'll call me and sometimes they'll be right on the spot, a couple of days ahead, a day ahead, or a couple of weeks ahead, right? And they'll say, hey, we got a project in New York City. We have a project in Orlando, Florida. We have a project in Mississippi. Can you make it? We're paying this amount. We'll pay for your hotel, your food, etc., right? So I take it, me and other colleagues. And when we come into these areas, into the hospitals and etc., we don't know what to expect from the people. We don't know if they're racist. We don't know if they're gonna be jealous of the pay that we make. You know, we don't know if the hotels are gonna be clean. There's a lot of sacrifices that have to be made to step forward and decide that you're gonna go into the unknown. But at the end of the day, the unknown is growth, right? So my travels to Nairobi, Kenya, Johannesburg, South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, Bahadar, Ethiopia, Kigali, Rwanda, Kampala, Uganda, Accra, Ghana, Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. In some of these countries, they don't even speak English. English may not be their first language, especially when I went to Morocco, right? Casablanca, the majority doesn't speak English, right? The second language is French. First, they have their local language. Second or third language is French because they have two different languages actually. So guess what? My English speaking self had to adjust, right? And I had to learn that being blessed to even be there and being graceful is what's going to get me to the next level in my travels, right? And being humble, right? Just because I'm American, I don't mean a damn thing. And I think that's a major issue, right? Some people think because they're American that they have, I guess you would say, an ego about where they stay. But when you travel somewhere else, always remember, it's not where you're from, it's where you at. So let's keep in mind that we always have to treat people as if we want to be treated, right? So being uncomfortable is the best way to grow. You see me over here ducking and dodging, right? Through these hills. It's not the most comfortable, but hey, I like taking new routes, you know? But anyway, travel, in my opinion, would be number one in being uncomfortable. Expanding your growth and improving in life, right? And of course, most of y'all want to make more money anyway. So how you gonna make more money? You gotta expand, right? Even if it's to different locations. But always remember, the answer to growth is being uncomfortable. Take that new journey. I even went to, when I traveled to Europe, I went to Ireland, Dublin, Ireland. And I went to Amsterdam. I didn't know if those people was gonna want me to be there. Surely, I ran into a couple of racist people in Ireland. Most of the people were very nice. But how you gonna know unless you try, right? Of course, take precaution, use your discernment in everything that you do. Stay blessed, people, stay motivated. I'm Magnetic Intuition. Blessings.